Okay, so this is the inside of Brooklyn. She is a open wefted cap. She has a left monofilament part. So here's your part line here. And then here is the lace in the front. So what can happen sometimes is that the lace will start to fray. I will say this, I don't think that that has ever happened on any of my Beltras. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. But I shouldn't say that. There have been times when I have thought that maybe the lace was starting to get a little bit frayed. But if it does, what I will do is I will go in and I'll take a little orange stick and the tiniest amount, I'll trim it back to where you can see like the lace is basically intact, and I'll trim it back just the tiniest. And then, I mean, tiny, 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 as tiny as you can get it. And then I will take that orange stick and very lightly go along the edge with Frey Check. You can get it on Amazon. I have heard some people say it can discolor. I've not experienced that. But again, I'm really super light with it. I'm very light-handed. Like any product I use on my wigs, I'm very light-handed. I'm not heavy-handed at all. So when I say light-handed, meaning that I use as little of a product as I can to get the job done. Okay, so the thing that I was talking about in terms of, so your lace is always super delicate. It is one of the most delicate pieces of your wig. And it's the most visible because that's the part that people see on your hairline, right? So you want to make sure that you're caring for it. These have felt tabs, which are super comfy, I think. And they have the little metal stays in them so you can adjust them once you put them on. But you'll see people that will actually go in, and it's on the inside out now, but they'll take the hair and they'll lift it to adjust that front. You do not want to do that. You want to adjust the front of your wig by holding on to this, onto your ear tabs, whether they're silicone, whether they're felt, whatever the case may be, by taking your felt or your ear tabs in general, lifting them up off of your forehead, and then very lightly putting them back down on your forehead, or placing it on your forehead where you want it. So when you're diving into your wig, when it's in the middle of your forehead, you're going to take these two tabs and you're going to just lift these. You're going to kind of squeeze them together, lift the top of your lace up, and then place it where you want it on your hairline. Okay, so that will prevent the lace from getting tugged at. It will keep the lace intact longer because, again, as I mentioned, that lace is the most gentle part of your wig. It's the most fragile part. And I truly do obsess about it, because if you look over here, when I hang or store my wig, I undo the little Velcros or the adjusters. Now, why do I do that? You're going to be like, Karen, why do you do that? That's crazy. Just leave it on there. No, because the lace, this lace part here, you'll see some women that will say, why doesn't my lace lay flat anymore? If you look at the construction of a wig cap, This is connected to the ear tab. The ear tab is connected to the adjuster. The adjuster is part of the nape. But these are all one component, right? So lace to ear tab to adjuster, but it basically, this right here, these component, the back and the adjuster, is what keeps your lace flat. So, and sorry, you guys, she's on my bed, but you'll see the tension here that you create at the back of the nape of your neck will actually help your lace lay flat, okay? So when I store her or hang her, I always undo these Velcros, or sometimes you'll have a little snap. I know like the original Luxe had a snap, and I just unhook it. I undo the hooks, and I leave it like that. And what that does is it relieves the tension from the lace, right? So there's no tension in the back. It relieves that tension from the lace. So it allows the lace to kind of just lay flat, and it's not putting tension on the lace on the front. And then when you go to put her back on, you're going to refasten your Velcro or your fasteners, your bra fasteners. I think that's what I call them, bra fasteners. But you're going to redo your fasteners, and then you're going to put your wig on, and then it's going to create that tension in your lace so that it lays flat. Now, yes, there are some things that can warp your lace, and Jason has a really good tip on that, on how to get that lace to lay flat again, by blocking it, getting the lace wet and blocking it. So I hope this has been helpful. Just remember, so be careful with your lace. Make sure you are adjusting her the correct way to not tug on the lace front at all. You can actually rip your lace in the front by doing that. Making sure that your adjusters are released when you're going to store her or hang her. Yeah, and that's about it. I hope that's helpful. Okay, see you guys later.